So, welcome back to Daily Transfer Update. Yes, it is freezing cold. It might be 20 degrees in the daytime, but it's not 20 degrees at night time. It's a little bit cold. I'll be straight up honest. I'm recording this after that we drew with Southampton. Literally come off of the back of the streams, and I'm recording this right now, saving me doing it early in the morning. But yeah, it's a little bit chilly, I can't lie. Daytime, it was like 20 degrees, shorts on, sun's out, legs out. Arsenal let me down. but yeah, it's not been a great 24 hours if you're an Arsenal fan. And we have just drawn with a team. By the way, we equalised in stoppage time. And we've just drawn with a team that got slapped 9-0 the other week. And that's kind of embarrassing. Yeah, I'm not even going to lie. That's kind of embarrassing. And yeah, it is what it is. You know, Arsenal, the banter club. People can say whatever they want about Arsenal, but we are a banter club right now. And, you know, people can say be careful what you wish for. Oh, but you wanted Wenger out and this and that. Yeah, I did want Wenger out. And guess what? I deserve better than what I've got right now. You know, we've allowed a manager to walk off to Tottenham Hotspur, who's a proven Premier League quality manager, and he's gone into Tottenham and won them their first away league game since January. First away league win since, what, January? So what's that, 11 months? So yeah, I'm not saying that Jose was the be-all and end-all, but at the same time, quality manager. But we are linked with a player. We're linked with a couple of managers, so we're going to go through the managers and the players over the next 10 minutes or so. The player that we link with is a player that I don't want anywhere near my football club. Don't like him, don't rate him. I actually think this guy is more overhyped than Mesut Ozil. And that's saying something, because people that have followed my channel for a very long time know that I don't rate Mesut Ozil. They know that I think that he's just hype. It's just, oh, let's get the pie charts out. Let's get the assist stats out. Yeah, guess what? There's more to football than assist stats and pie charts. And this is James Rodriguez. Now, for me, this guy has lived off of the back of a goal that he scored for Colombia. What was it, maybe 9 years ago? Kind of a while ago. He then got his big money £70 million move to Real Madrid, which hasn't really worked out for him. He then went on loan to Bayern Munich for 2 seasons. They didn't want him. And he's gone back to Real Madrid. This season he started 9 games. He's not really covered himself in glory. I don't think he's been that great since he's gone back there. And, you know, the kind of transfer fee that we're talking about, we're talking stupid money. 40, 50 million pounds for a guy that, for me, is just a B-Tech Jordan Henderson. Yeah, I don't think he's that great. I genuinely don't think he's that great. And that's not just me being a hater. That's not me being like, you know, just throw it out there. I'm actually being serious. I do not rate this guy. I don't think he's that great. The fact that Bayern Munich didn't want to sign him after a 2-year loan spell. The fact that Real Madrid are still not sure on the guy. The fact that they spent 70-odd million pounds on him. The fact that he's lived off of the back of a grasshopper landing on his shoulder and an absolute banger in a World Cup. For me, nah. Sorry. You might have a lot of social media following. He's up there with Mesut Ozil with social media following. Ain't about social media following, mate. It's about what you do on the pitch. And for me, I don't think he's been good enough. I don't think he's that guy that can come into Arsenal and elevate us up the table. For me, he's very reminiscent of Dani Ceballos. Yeah, very technically gifted, very technically good, talks the right game, but ultimately, when it comes down to doing the do's, I don't think he's that great. I don't think he's that good a player. I think that, yes, he scores worldies, he scores screamers. Very similar to Coutinho, actually. That's probably the player I'd liken him to the most. Very similar to Coutinho. And for me, Coutinho is one of the most overhyped players of a generation. You know, he got his massive, massive money move, and fair play to Liverpool. He got his massive, massive money move to Barcelona. And yes, he scored some absolute screamers for Barcelona. Yes, he scored goals that have got him back in games or won him the game, etc., etc. But is he all that? Genuinely, is he all that? And that's the kind of camp that I put James Rodriguez in. I don't think he is all that. And for the amount of money we're talking about, we can go and buy somebody better than that. But there we go. Leave it in the comments section. Let me know what you guys think about James Rodriguez. Has he lived off the World Cup goal for 8 years, 9 years? Is he actually all that? Let me know. Leave it in the comments section. Do you think he's worth 40, 50 million pounds? Do you think he'd be a success at Arsenal? Leave that in the comments section down below. Now, I'm going to ramble on for a few minutes about potential managers because we are actually linked to a few managers. Now, yesterday, we drew with Southampton. Stoppage time, Lacazette, equaliser. Lacazette obviously watched my streams because I said I was going to call him Lacazette until he scored. Then he scored dos goals. And yeah, he actually looked all right yesterday. Aubameyang didn't look so great. But our manager, nah. Our manager was out of his depth again against Southampton. 20-odd shots conceded. Not good enough. Now, we've got three potential options. Three potential options. We either give it to Freddie Ljungberg until the end of the season, which is what I would do. I think I'd do that. I think I'd give it to Freddie. I'd say, listen, you do what you're doing. End of the season, it's not your job. But for now, I think you can give them players a lift. I think you can give them the little confidence boost. And I genuinely think he can do that. I do actually think he can do that. So that's option number one, Freddie Ljungberg. Option number two is Massimiliano Allegri. Now, this guy has said he's having a 1-year sabbatical, a little bit like Pep did. He's halfway through and over that. But at the same time, my man lives in West London. He's lived in West London for a very long time. He's not got a job. But for me, is he that elite manager? Is he that guy that's going to take us to that ultimate level? I think that Jose was that guy. A lot of people don't agree. A lot of people think he's finished. But when you look at Allegri's stats and when you look at his career, it's a one-team league. A one-team league. But he is an option. He is an option, definitely. And I'd take him. I would take him. I wouldn't be over the moon, but I would take him. And I want you guys to let me know in the comment section, would you take him? Leave it down below. I don't think he's the elite manager that we actually need, but I would take him. I do think he'd do a superb job. He wouldn't get us to a title, but he would elevate us to that top 4 challenge. But leave it in the comment section. Let me know what you guys think. And last but by no means least, a manager that's probably out of reach, but I'm going to throw it into the mix anyway, and that is Diego Simeone. This guy is probably the perfect manager for Arsenal. My man would have Ozil up by one hand, he'd have Xhaka up by the other hand, he'd have Kolasinac by the head, yeah? My man would fully ruffle feathers if he came into this football club, and it's probably never going to happen, but you can dream. And I've fully dreamed. I actually really, really want Simeone as manager. I think that him, Klopp, Pep and Jose are the top 4 managers in the world. And the fact we've allowed Jose to slide off down to Tottenham, down to White Hart Lane, I think is scandalous. Pep and Klopp are in jobs. Simeone's in a job, but go and throw 15, 20 million pounds a season to Simeone and see what he's saying. But again, leave it in the comment section. Let me know what you guys think. I'm going to edit and upload this video. And I'm going to enjoy my evening. A little bit waved. Do bear with me. I do apologise. Shocking result. Yeah, it is what it is. Banter FC rolls on. We're probably about, what, 12th in the league? Don't even want to look at the league table. I will be back at 5 o'clock. I will be doing the live streams. Keep your eyes peeled for that. Until then, laters, peeps.